Sorry, I had to.
What's up, fight fans? Ringside Beer Show, episode 42. We coming in hot. It's your boy Jay Smooth. Welcoming everybody back here, and I'm here with the fellas.
Welcome back, guys. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you, everyone who has served this great country of ours. And we're here with our buddy Hector, too.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Which means good day in German. Ladies and
good
gentlemen.
day. A good day to you, sir.
I said good day.
How was your guys' weekends?
Well, my weekend was great. Today could have been a little better. Unfortunately,
Tell the what happened.
Well, so the original plan was to film the podcast a little earlier in the day. So, given that we went according to regular schedule, I decided to go ride my dirt bike out in the wash, and your boy took a spill and put the wrist out, and it hurts real bad. So we're not gonna say it's broke. We're just gonna say your boy took a spill.
Yeah, it took a little spill. Spilled over to the knees and everything.
Oh yeah, we're gonna try to hide the knees too. Don't look too hard, but your boy's definitely got some road rash.
Oh, dude, I cannot complain. I had a great weekend. I just went yesterday. We talked stocks and investments and all that stuff. Talk all about money with Sam's uncle, and we just swam in the pool. Nothing crazy this weekend. We chilled all day today.
Yeah, that's a nice day right there.
Yeah,
Dope.
can't complain. You?
Basketball.
Yeah.
That's all I did all weekend.
Come on, Lakers.
Basketball.
Celtics.
If you say Celtics, I'm going to smack
Celtics.
And
How
we got
are
the
they
green
doing? I was
going.
just kidding. Dude, you know what's funny? The last
smacked.
episode, I said that, and you guys got all riled up. I was like, all right, I'm going to bring the energy again. Celtics.
The Celtics are getting
You're about to get
smacked by
I
the
know. I'm
Nets.
about to get smacked. Well, you can't move, so I'm good on this side.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna see everything coming because I can only
I
get
know
the
for a fact that hand ain't moving, so.
Yeah.
That's where the beer
Oh, man. All right.
Oh, man.
Shoot. Let's get right into it, guys. Let's get into current events. Let's see what we got going on.
First-
Before we even get into current events, thank you for having the slide up.
I would say this is a current event.
This is a current event, right?
At least
So
it was
we
the
just
phone number 2 weeks,
announced last week we're doing a giveaway.
Yes, sir.
The Stockton Slap giveaway.
Yes, sir.
Handed by my boy Jason right here.
Thank you. Yeah, let's give it a little words on this. So I was feeling like, the people needed a little something to hold them over until the real art comes. Whenever Alex has some time,
It is coming though.
It's coming. But yeah, no, this was truly inspired by UFC 263, Nate Diaz versus Leon Edwards. I'm so excited to see my boy Nate Diaz back, and I'm ready to see what he's got in the tank. Thank God they added that fourth and the fifth, because
That's where
the first
that's where
3
he
rounds are
shines.
all ready for Edwards. Let's just be honest.
I had a question last week
Yeah,
that I didn't
yeah.
get to ask. Why'd you make him so muscular?
He's shredded, bro.
I mean, he is pretty shredded, bro.
He's kind of scrawny
Yeah.
shredded.
I mean, say it to his face.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
probably, I wouldn't care
you'll
that.
get the Stockton Slap for sure.
I don't
on that
care.
one.
He can,
Straight up.
I would be like souvenir. I wouldn't even. I
yeah.
wouldn't even cure my face. I was like, I got hit by, my
You'll-
dude.
What's that
Hey,
scene
Frank.
from Mean Girls? Like where she's like, "Oh, she slapped me and I haven't washed my face" or something like that. You ever
Bro,
see
that right there would be the first ringside NFT. We would have to make that the first NFT right there, bro. Straight up.
All right, we took a photo of that.
The
Let's
Stockton slap.
yes.
That would be dope.
Hey, I'm
I wouldn't
ready.
write
Let's
that.
make it happen.
Yeah, but please enter by entering Stockton Slap in our comment section.
Yes.
Also on Instagram, Facebook. We'll search for it.
Yep.
And winner will be announced June 14th.
Yep, June 14th. Drop that hashtag Stockton Slap, guys. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. We'll find you.
We'll find it.
We'll make sure you're entered.
All right, guys, let's get right into it. First current event. This is some current events that happened over the week. And the first one, John Jones hires veteran boxing promoter Richard Schaefer as advisor.
Yeah, and not only was he a veteran, but he was a former CEO of Golden Boy. Now, to think that would sound like a conflict of interest, right? Golden Boy, UFC, really not trying to do any business. To the contrary, actually, Dana White respects this man, and this is kind of the man to make the plan to get to that Ngannou fight. So Richard Schaefer, the actual man of the hour here, speaks on negotiating a new deal for John Jones to fight Ngannou. He says, I have one task, which is to deliver to John that fight, and I'm going to do whatever I can that based on my experience, based on my great relationship with Dana, and see if we can turn out what I think can be the biggest UFC pay-per-view event of all time.
Do it. I mean, he was the brains behind Golden Boy, if I'm not mistaken. That's what everyone's saying, that he was the one who built it. Oscar is just the middleman. Not even the middleman. He's like just the face.
He's
of
the
it.
McGregor to the proper 12, bro.
Pretty much, right?
So I heard on Twitter that John Jones was actually going to delay his heavyweight debut another year because he says it's getting a little hard for him to gain all that weight.
Yeah, it's hard for him to keep it on. But in all honesty, he's just expressing that he has nothing but time. He's perfectly fine with just continuing to develop his heavyweight body. You give him more time to work on it, he's going to be even better. But I think at the end of the day, it's just both sides flexing their muscle. Dana White and the UFC are like, hey, look, we're going to continue to move forward. The Ngannou versus Lewis fight is going to happen first. I'm okay with that happening first. Let's see if Ngannou's the real deal, if he could defend that belt. Let's keep him active. Let's keep him going, keep him winning. And then if, in fact, he does beat Derek Lewis, he can go challenge John Jones. I don't think Stipe comes anywhere into play in this with John Jones. I don't think John should take that fight. John should immediately go for the belt because at the time that you gave up your belt, you were a champion, before you retired to go up to heavyweight.
Very true.
And I don't know, man. I feel like Derek Lewis could probably get that upset on that one.
It's possible. And we know the first fight is not going to be anywhere near like the second fight.
Absolutely not.
I would love to see Derek Lewis win that fight. In all honesty, I would be probably rooting for him. But if I'm a betting man, I'm taking Ngannou. It's just safer bet.
Derek Lewis, is that the guy that said about his balls being hot?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that guy's
the
fun.
Texas guy,
Yeah, I'm taking that guy too.
Dude, he what was it? Someone tried to break into his car. Was that last week?
Yes.
2 weeks ago? I don't know.
Stupid.
Someone tried to break into his car, and he caught the guy. I think he hit him, allegedly. I'm not saying I'm not confirming
what he did
it.
was a little street justice.
But he did a little street justice. He put a mugshot of the guy, a photo of the guy who tried to break into his car.
Yeah.
One of the sides was all swelling. Derek Lewis just circled around it and commented, "He's okay." I was like, dude, brilliant.
He's all right.
I mean, wow.
Dude, his Instagram should be like monetized. He should be getting paid for that. It is pure entertainment.
I think it's headed in that direction. That's for sure.
Probably, yeah.
We hope so. But in other news, The Ultimate Fighter returns and premieres Tuesday, June 1st. This is we're recording on Monday, so this is going to be tomorrow. Who?
Yeah.
You don't like the Ultimate Fighter?
Hold on.
This is where they develop.
Wait. I was an old school Ultimate Fighter fan. The Rampage versus what's his name?
Rampage versus who?
The other bald guy that he fought that he had beef with. Tito Ortiz versus Shamrock. Those were dope. So that was my Ultimate Fighter right there.
Rashad Evans is the guy you're mentioning.
Okay, good. I was gonna call him.
He does a tremendous amount of mushrooms now.
Rashad Evans?
Yeah, did you know that? He does a tremendous amount of mushrooms.
You gone hippie?
Yeah, he's full-fledged.
Oh,
all about that life.
What you get? Damn. Well, there you go.
Rookie.
You know what's funny? I was rewatching highlights of The Ultimate Fighter, and I saw the one where the Rashad Evans and Rampage, and they were just going at it, and he's all, "Do something about it, bro. Do something." Where they were just like, "Come on,
do something." They're like,
"I'm right here. Do something about it."
I was watching that too.
I was like, "Oh shoot!" Obviously this was years ago. I'm like still like, "Oh, what's about to pop off, dude? I'm scared."
I mean, they were like this, and I was like, gonna make out or something? Do something, because you guys are just
you put the wrong music in the background to that. Put the soundtrack to Titanic. You really have something to go on.
Yeah, I think if you slow it down a little bit, it might look intimate as well.
Yeah,
no, but those are good. Those were the good years.
Yeah. Well, Colby Covington was talking smack about the tough, like, hey, just pretty much shitting on it. He was on an interview with, I believe,
he was just mad because he didn't get it.
He didn't get it. But, which is funny because Brian Ortega and Alex Volkanovski go in on Colby Covington saying,
I don't know why Colby Covington hating the tough show was yours. Excuse me. I don't know why Colby Covington hating. The tough show was yours, bro. I didn't even fucking want it. Game-bred fighter left to fight and you got assed out. My fight fell through and we got the call to get it. I didn't call anyone about the show. They hit me up. Now I'm glad you ain't get it. Bitch.
I love it, man. And the current champ, Alex, says, Cody, why you mad? Just take a fight already, you little bitch. You literally play a character to stay relevant.
Damn.
Bow, bow,
Damn.
bow, bow.
I guess that's what happens when you get your jaw broken.
Ooh,
he has not fought since then.
He hasn't fought. That was like, what, almost a year ago? Longer?
Probably 2?
Yeah,
2 years?
I think it's closer to 2.
Closer to 2 years,
He's
yeah.
been sitting on the sideline because Usman fought like 3 people since then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
And then
I like it.
Alex Volkanovski on coaching tough with Brian Ortega.
I'm a bit over him, to be honest. I just think he's fake. I don't believe he's shit. He plays a nice guy, and some of the shit he says, I think it's all bullshit.
Conor McGregor?
No,
that was
Australian.
that was pretty Australian, bro. I would have to say my accent tends to lean Australian.
I don't know. How you guys feel about it, Ultimate Fighter?
Okay, so this is where I land on it. I love the concept, the idea. I think it's nice to bring it back. I think it's going to be really difficult to get the people who are not hardcore fans, such as like Hector or such as other people that I know. It's going to be hard to develop that interest because in reality they have that expectation of the previous Ultimate Fighters. They kind of know what's expected, and they are coming into it with expectations is really what it is. As for say, I'm coming into it more open-minded to see like, oh, I'm excited to see that they're bringing this idea back. Let's see what they make of it. Because I'm not really hating on the show. I think that the Contender Series does develop more quality fighters. But Dana White said it's the same pool of people coming from the Contender Series, looking for a fight, and then now this. The Ultimate Fighter.
It's all kind of the same, just different type of branding. Well, I like watching the Ultimate Fighter. I like watching Dana White's Contender Series because those fighters are trying to make a name for themselves and are leaving it all out on the cage, as opposed like some of the fighters that already have made it. They already have a name. They already have their business. And they really there's more exciting fights, and I feel like with the young and up and coming lines, in the sport,
you really don't get a too good of a look at the people at the Contender Series unless they get invited back, and then you kind of get an idea. But what they do is they give you a quick, short bio, and they're like, "This is what they specialize in," and then they put up styles and try to make those fights. As for say, in the Ultimate Fighter, they go a little more into depth. You get to know these fighters well. There's a cat in there from El Salvador. I'm looking forward to seeing how he does, bro, because my lady Salvador, para mi gente. I'm just trying to represent, accordingly. And I'm excited to see what my boy does. He said his family's traveled over here. He was here since a young man, so excited to see that story. It's nice to go a little more in depth with these fighters because then you develop a little more interest. And then, in fact, when you see him rise to the top, you're like, dude, I've been riding with you since Ultimate Fighter days.
Yeah.
A.K.A. Tony Ferguson, Nate Diaz, all these guys.
Yeah. That's the one thing. You hit it nail on the head is you get invested into these fighters because you emotionally, what do you say?
Relate
with them.
Attached. Yeah.
Well, that's the whole thing with Tatiana Suarez. With her story, I was like, shit. Like, I followed her career because she also fought through cancer, and then this was one of Mason's in the hospital. I was like, dude, like, this is, I don't know why I just relate to you. And then she fights out of Fontana with
she's homegrown.
Yeah, she's homegrown. So I'm like, dude, I ride and die with you, girl. Like, I've been watching your career from the get-go.
Dude, shout out to Jalen, man. He's getting some work in with Michael Bisping, Luke Rockhold.
I saw he was working
solid cats, bro.
Dude,
getting some work
at the Ruka
training center.
Yep. So I'm not gonna disclose where I work, but one of my coworkers, how do I word this without giving it away? She's a stylist. Ruka, she was styling for Ruka, and she was like, "Hey, I ran into this person. I think you might know him. Something Ortiz." I'm like Victor Ortiz or Tito Ortiz, and she's like, yeah, him. And he was at some training center. I was like, at the Rugen training center, you were there? He's like, yeah, I was styling some stuff for their clothing brand. I'm like, yo, hit me up, dude. That's me right there. I was like, dang,
get something signed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say her name, but like, it's I was like, dude, that was super cool. I'm like, hey, hook it up.
Yeah, for real.
I'm such a
But it's really nice to know, like, these guys are all, guys and gals, are very close, very homegrown. That gives us the ability to actually develop that relationship, that ability to relate. I got a picture with Jalen. Shout out to Jalen Turner. Took a picture with him at the pet store, bro, and I had a feeling I was going to run into him. You want to know why? Because he, makes it known that he's around the area, And if you're from the area, man, you might just run into him. So, real cool cat, bro. And I just wanted to express, like, he came from the Contender Series. You got to know a little bit about him, but he got invited back, and then he ended up getting some fights in the UFC. You start developing that interest, that desire to see them succeed, and especially when they're homegrown, man. It's awesome.
Yeah. And he fought in a Conor card, which was awesome.
I think he's fought in 2 Conor cards already.
Is it? Good for him, man. Good. I wish you all the success possible.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we really do.
Well, shoot. Let's get right into I don't even know how to word this one.
Well, we're going to say this show is brought to you by Ringside Beer since 2012. Committed to bringing 5 fans quality lagers and ales. Ringside Beer is proud to offer fresh beer in both 16-ounce cans and on draft. Look for our flagship American-style lager, Irish-style red ale, or any of our other beers in your area. Shop at ringsidebeerstore.com for t-shirts, hats, and tap handles. Get in touch at ringsidebeer.com. Get in the ring. Be ringside. Ringside Beer. Just a quick disclosure. If you're going to shop on Ringside Beer Store, just give it a little time.
Just give it a little time. Everything's being worked on. There's some new stuff coming out. And you guys will see what's coming out in a few months.
Sure will.
Órale.
All right. All right, let's go into some fight recaps. There was one event. Well, there was a couple, but the big one that we wanted to talk about was Devin Haney versus Linares. And what'd you guys think of it?
I thought it was pretty competitive, man. It was really nice to see cats in that weight division actually be real competitive, back and forth, a lot of dirty shots. It made boxing very nice to see because you love the dirty shots. I mean,
you know, it's funny. Last week we did the predictions. We're like, who we think we're gonna get? We're like, Devin Haney all day, easy peasy lemon squeezy. And watching the fight, I was like, oh wait, Devin Haney was lucky to win this fight. What was it, the 9th and 10th round when he got rocked and he was getting wobbled and he started playing a little bit more dirty boxing, more of like a veteran move where you're like, you start grabbing, you're wrapping the hands around them. Mm-hmm. Some people said the fight was boring because the fans were booing towards the end of the 12th round. I don't know what they were expecting, man. Not every fight has to be a war.
No, and honestly, it's just only a couple of rounds were those veteran moves. So in all honesty, it wasn't a boring fight. It was just those 2 or 3 rounds that were, competitive and actually like really tactical. So I wasn't mad. I was content with seeing what the results were because when we picked Haney by a long shot. So anything like this was a win for me.
Yeah,
straight up.
Yeah, I was surprised. Well, you know what? I wouldn't say surprised. Linares did what I had to do. He put up a good fight. Yeah. It was very competitive. When he landed those shots and Devin Haney's legs were just
buckle.
Just noodles right there. He was just like, what's going on?
That's when people started booing more though, because he knew he was hurt. Oh, and he had to rap because he wasn't in the fight. He was dazed. Yeah. Glossed over. If he wouldn't have rapped the entire fight, then he
Did you guys hear that? I think we're gonna just walk out through there. So.
If he wouldn't have kept rapping Linares, then he would have gone knocked out.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was out of it, but
I don't know. We'll see, man. It is what it is. Devin Haney wins. Yeah. But dude, kudos to Linares. He did a very well showing in this fight.
He did really well.
So what happened afterwards? Because I know Ryan Garcia was like, ha ha, or what was he saying?
The only thing I remember, because I didn't watch the fight, I'm sorry. The only thing I remember seeing on Twitter was that he called him out saying he would have slept him. Oh. So I'm assuming he's getting back in the ring. I don't know when, but hopefully soon. I know the the WBC sent out the ranks, the top 4 fighters. It's Devin Haney, obviously because he won. Ryan Garcia's number 2. Tefimo Lopez is number 3, and Gervonta Davis is number 4.
And Tefimo Lopez is fighting not this month because we're in May, but June, mid-June?
Mid-June, yeah.
June 19th or something like that?
Pretty much say it's this month. We got less than 12 hours.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. So this month.
What I was thinking was the WBC should have like a tournament, have all 4 of those fighters in a lottery. Whoever you get, that's who you fight.
They're all in the same weight class though, right?
Yeah, they're on the same weight class.
Then why would you have a attorney if Tefimo Lopez has all the belts?
Oh, that's right. He does have all the belts, don't he?
Yeah, he already unified all the belts when he fought Lomachenko back in October.
Because Bellator does that. Right. Bellator has tournaments, and even if you're the active champion.
Yeah, exactly. You should have that. That's what boxing should actually do. You have tournaments. And
if you're the champion, bro. It don't matter who they put in front of you. You're going to be able to.
Exactly.
You know what's crazy? Everyone I know says boxing needs to have less belts. I don't.
Yes,
if they unify them, I mean, Tefimo Lopez has already unified them. Canelo needs one more belt to unify them.
So exactly.
Less weight divisions.
Now that he has all that, so Tefimo Lopez should have like a undisputed belt.
Well, I would say just have the rest of the underclass just fight it out, the top ones, and then to fight the champ. That's it.
So pretty much, that's what I want.
The same thing.
Yeah, that's what I want. I just want to have one champion for each division.
Yeah, I would love that.
Not like 12 champions.
It would be so much less confusing.
Yeah, because this is only why, because I watch boxing. There's too many fighters, too many belts, too many champions. It's hard to keep up with all of that, you know. So you only follow like the
just
main
dilutes
guys.
just dilutes the fact of being a champion, you know.
Yeah.
If you're not holding multiple belts, or if you're not a multiple weight champion, you know, you're really not nothing. And then it shouldn't be that way. Like, to get to be a champion should be respected. And I feel that the only way to do that in boxing is just to eliminate some of those weight divisions, and you know, just unfortunately take away some belts.
Kind of like the UFC did way back in the day. Do you remember when UFC bought Strikeforce and was buying WBEC and buying all these promotions and collecting the fighters, right? I would assume WBC and WBO are the biggest ones, right? Yeah. The biggest boxing promotions.
Yeah.
So why don't those two just buy everything else out and just be like, all right, we only have two belts. Or at least like, hey, and then we're gonna unify the WBC and WBO to be and create one more.
It takes two to do it, and one side is probably not gonna consent.
Yeah,
I would think
I
so.
mean, you gotta remember that boxing has been around for a very long time.
Yeah, they still can't get it right. I don't know what's going on.
It's just a whole bunch of old dudes. Yeah, it's a bunch of old farts that don't know how to
market
it right.
Yeah.
You know, they're stuck in their old ways. Like, we're gonna have it this way, and that's how it's gonna be until forever. You know, but.
That's why these YouTube cats are kind of changing the game.
Yeah, they are.
When you bring a new vision to an old product, it becomes something that people want to see again.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, anyways, it was a good fight. I want to say the greatest fight, but it was competitive. It was good. It was a good fight to watch.
It was.
You know, I've seen better. The fight last week with Ramirez versus Taylor.
Yeah,
that was sick, dude.
That was a fight. That was a good fight.
That was a great fight, man.
That whole card was dope. Like, again, I watched the whole 5 hours of that fight, and all those fights were amazing.
Yeah.
So, but again, you know, just some pointers. WBC and WBO merge already. Just merge.
Get married.
Yeah, have some kids, and then
just have that one kid, the special one. That's it.
And that special kid is Canelo. I'm just saying right now.
Oh,
just saying,
man.
Just saying.
Is it because he's the redheaded kid? I'm just saying, because usually that's like a special. That's like a special thing.
I mean,
I guess I don't know.
I don't know, man. Gingers kind of scare me. But, you know, Canelo's Mexican, so it's all right.
Yeah, red hair. What are you talking about?
We're going to sit you right across the table from somebody who's a straight ginger. And we're going to have them.
Have you not seen Children of the Corn?
That they are
Have you not seen Children of the Corn?
No, I saw Problem Child, and I was like, damn, I hope I don't have to get
Problem Child too, bro. He should have been in that movie. Scares me.
They're real people, bro.
Yeah. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it flowing right now. So the next up, we have some fight announcements. These are all fights that got announced over the week.
Some heat.
Some heaters right here. Chitovera is coming back to fight Grant Saturday, June 19th.
Yo, how come this guy Vera looks like Shia LaBeouf from that one movie that came out last year?
Oh, my God.
The
tax collector.
The tax collector. He looks like a buff Shia LaBeouf.
I actually really enjoyed that movie.
That was a good movie. Alex didn't like it.
I did not like that movie.
The only thing I hated that he died early in the movie, though.
Yeah.
I was like, why do you promote the movie with just Shia LaBeouf and then kill him off? Like,
dude, they showed every single. Anyway, we're going off track. But
yes. Alert.
Sorry.
Tax collector.
Well, just to speak a little bit on that, Chitovera, I don't know if he is the real deal.
How's he not the real deal? He hasn't fought since. Oh wait, no, he lost. He fought one time and lost that after Sean O'Malley, right?
I don't remember if he won or lost, but I just know I'm real skeptical. I'm not the biggest believer in the hype of Chitovera as I would be in the hype of like a Leon Edwards, because we're looking at I'm talking about like fight streaks, and I mean he's legit, but I don't know anymore.
I don't know. I think he's still rising up. This is a good fight for him. Is he gonna get it done? I think so. He should be able to.
I hope he does. Only because he looks like Shia LaBeouf. So
Shia LaBeouf.
I'm going to go for
one of my beard hairs is on this mic, and it keeps poking me when I get close. So I apologize, guys, if I look like a weirdo. I was staring at it.
All right, next, though, we have Max Holloway versus Rodriguez for July 17th on Saturday for a fight night.
I'm bummed.
You said you're bummed. What's wrong with this fight? This is going to be a freaking striking, fantastic fight.
Yeah, so I'm just looking more at like if I was, let's just figuratively say I was the manager of Max Holloway. Okay. This to me would not be ideal for career-wise, and it doesn't really make sense in the division. If I'm not mistaken, Yair Rodriguez was like cut from the UFC recently because he missed a P test from USADA, right? He got punished
something like that.
Something along the lines. Dana was going to cut him. He's blessed to get this fight, and I'm not trying to make a pun there. He's like really blessed to get this fight. I don't know. I feel like Max Holloway just punched down like 3 levels. After the performance he put on with Calvin Kattar, there's no way he should be stepping down this low fighting somebody like Yair Rodriguez. Yair should be fighting somebody like the Korean Zombie. You know, cats
he
like
did.
Well, okay, I'm saying
he slept them too.
Cats like that though, like guys that maybe are contenders, but nowhere near like Max Holloway deserves a title shot.
You think he should have fought probably Calvin Kattar? Be like, hey, go fight.
That would be an all right fight. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Yeah, because if you're gonna throw him against Max, how would he do against? You want to see a banger? Put him against the best boxer in the UFC, right? Like that's what Calvin Kattar called himself. Put him against. Put those two together. Max Holloway should be sitting in the background sipping Mai Tais, bro. Not even worried about this chump change. That's just my opinion.
All right. Let's go in that route because it's. I mean, if it should be an easy payday for Max then.
Yeah, but everybody has a puncher's chance, and who knows?
Who knows? You were just hyping him up now,
dude.
I truly believe Max is going to get it done, but any given night, this can happen. And
Yair is really good.
I would rather, yes, he's really good.
He's
and I would rather
good.
him not lose to a guy like Yair Rodriguez. I'd rather him lose to a guy like Volkanovski or Brian Ortega. Those kind of
people
guys.
that are in contendership.
Well, I'm gonna edit. He pieced up Brian Ortega.
Yeah, he really
pieced him up. Like made him not even look like he was in the same weight class. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. So
why is he fighting Yair Rodriguez, bro?
Because Brian Ortega and Alex Volkanovski are tied up in the Ultimate Fighter. And if it was me, I would have been like, yo, run that trilogy back. This is what I'm thinking. Run that trilogy. Max, Volkanovski, 3. Rose, Joanna, 3. Connor, Nate, 3. The trilogy event. I'm done, guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Is that the easiest?
I like that.
You got 3 title fight
or
3 fights that are essentially trilogies, and you settle them all in one night.
3's galore, bro. We taking a trip to the casino that night, boy.
Yes, I mean, dude, I'll make the poster and I'm gonna hype it up and I'm gonna make it happen.
Oh,
if you see a cluster of numbers at one time, that's supposedly it's what you believe in. Supposedly a good luck thing. So if you see 111, 222, 333. Even the 6s. If you see those, it's supposed to be a sign of.
I've seen those.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying, dude. You have those 3 fights on the same poster. That sells itself. You don't have to do anything else. Yeah, you're just like, oh, Connor's
it would have
fighting.
helped a year ago, you saying that, but.
No, because
now,
right now, because Rose just got her belt back. That's what I'm saying. Put Rose versus Joanna again.
Yep. Joanna has to win, though. She has to beat Woodley.
Well, her and Woodley, that was the fight of the year.
Now that they're both not fighting for the belt, that has to happen, bro.
You think? Well, she just be. I don't know.
For the number 1 contender, it has to happen.
Woodley hasn't. I mean, did she even defend it once? Oh, it was for with Joanna.
Yes, and then she shaved her head recently too.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
Well, when you get beat by Rose,
trying to copy Rose,
you gotta just adapt.
Whatever. Yeah. Well, if you can't beat him, join him, bro.
Join him, bro. Right?
That's how that goes.
Pretty savage, bro.
I don't know, man. I don't know. For me, selfishly, I would love to see that trilogy fight because I'm like, Rose is gonna piece her up still. Yeah. So,
yeah.
Anywho, let's move on to the next
savage
fight announcement. Oh my god,
my fight of the night.
This is fight. This is gonna be I don't know
the hottest fight of all time.
Thank you for saying that. I can't say that type of stuff anymore.
We're pumped.
Paige Vanzant versus Rachel Ostovich. Talk about one of the
hottest fights of the year.
Thank you.
Yes, it's a way.
I know. Seriously, we're all like here.
It's a good way. It is
a
good way to start the summer.
I know. It's a good way to start summer because it's gonna be hot.
I don't even care. I'm excited for this fight.
I'm just pointing at you because I don't want to get in trouble. Like, I heard you say this. No, you saw the hands go. Hot. Right there, baby. That's going to be on BKFC 19th. And this is our second fight. Paige Vanzant won the first one via submission, I believe. And Paige Vanzant tweeted,
That's me, sorry.
was it come for the boobies, stay for the violence? Woo!
It's a little PG, but yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much, right? That's what she said?
Yeah.
That's brilliant, man. Give it
Yeah,
up to her. That's
great
brilliant
marketing.
marketing.
This is great marketing.
Yeah.
Bare Knuckle came in the game real hot just recently. They not only did they sign Rachel Ostovich, they signed Pearl Gonzalez. They signed some other smoking hot lady. I don't even know. I forgot the names. My lady's probably glad I don't know the names.
There you go.
All I'm saying is they're doing really good marketing
Heck yeah.
for the brand that they have right now.
Yeah.
And now's the time to turn it up. When you got Masvidal trying to compete with the bare knuckle MMA, bare knuckle boxing has to come in with that heat right there. And we would love to do some interviews.
Dude, I'm telling you, when Paige and this fight got announced, everyone was like, "Oh snap!" Everyone's excited for this one.
Yeah.
You didn't even.
There's no better fight to make.
Yeah, it really isn't. In
That's
that promotion, it's like, dude, you got two of the hottest girls. Put them together.
Well, I mean, they're not
That's
just
gonna
they're not
sell.
Throw
just
'em in a cage.
they're not just hot though, but they can literally throw hands up.
No, they can throw hands.
They can throw hands,
But to have that on the poster and that's your main event, and you be like, all right, bro, we're about to sell 1 million posters right now.
What's crazy is how
Oh, NFT this poster real quick.
NFT, gang.
Buzz. No, I'm just kidding.
It's just fascinating to me how that came to fruition. I mean, the UFC was thankfully able to put that on their platform, but now it's like this is a little more gruesome, a little more brutal.
Yeah.
And it's just really exciting to see both ladies where they're at now in their career and to see what they can make of this opportunity.
Yeah, and they built up their brands. They have their own. I don't know what you say, like their OnlyFans. I don't know what you call it.
Well, Paige embraced the OnlyFans page.
Oh yeah, Paige did. Yeah,
But Rachel, I don't think she has one. I wouldn't know. Drop a comment if she
I don't
does.
know. You guys let me know. I don't know anything about that stuff. What is
But
what is OnlyFans?
As far as I know,
OneFans?
Right?
I don't know.
Wow.
I'm just a Bitcoin dude. I don't know what's going on.
I'm not a fan of subscription-based services.
Nah.
What you mean? You got Netflix, don't you?
If my lady didn't watch Netflix, bro, I would not have it.
My ass,
Straight
you
up,
wouldn't
bro.
have it.
Yeah.
Netflix is.
We got the Disney Plus, ESPN Plus combo because it's cheap.
That's true. Yeah, I have
And my
Hulu
lady
Live
pays
right
for
now.
that. So.
All right, let's keep it rolling, guys. All right, this one made some news. I can't believe this actually happened. Jake
Today.
Paul versus Tyron Woodley. If you do not know who Tyron Woodley is, he used to train with Ben Askren. But Tyron Woodley has all the hands. Ben Askren had no hands.
Just a little bit of a resume. Tyron Woodley, former UFC welterweight champion, has defended the belt. Was considered at one point in time the closest thing to GSP in that division.
That is true.
I honestly am so glad that this fight has come to fruition because if it wasn't Dylan Dennis, then I would want to see Tyron Woodley because you wanted somebody in there that's going to have some sort of hands. And although Tyron Woodley might not be like the most best boxer in the world, he's a striker, and he's got a haymaker from down under.
Oh
Yeah.
I like how they have him at 0-0.
Well, this is his first time boxing.
So at least show his record.
This will be his first pro boxing
Are
fight.
we gonna watch this fight too? I say we should.
Well,
Yeah,
I can't make plans just because I don't know what my work schedule is going to be like.
Plus,
But if it
this fight
permits-
has not been
Hasn't been
officially. There's no date official. I think
Yeah.
TBA.
Tyron Woodley's time or whatever he said it was going to be towards the end of the year. You said Jason said that he's done fighting his UFC contract, right?
Yeah, he's out of his UFC contract. As far as I know, him and the UFC are not doing business currently.
Oh damn.
And Tyron Woodley's coming off a loss. Well, several losses. I think it was like 4 straight in a row. So why not go get a big payday,
Bro.
Jake Paul?
Ah, man.
And not only
And
you get
put a nail in this coffin.
For
put a
real.
nail in his coffin,
Oh,
and then you
yes.
get to avenge your friend's L right
yeah.
away, and then that's it.
True.
Right off
And
the
make
sunset.
way more money than you ever made at the UFC.
Oh, come on, dude.
badass.
Enough to
Also
stop
true.
the rap career.
You can hold a pause on that rap career, man.
He's a rapper too.
Yes.
What is everyone trying to be?
Ah,
freaking-
beat your ass.
Yeah.
Ah, beat your ass. Ah, beat him on God, though.
Are you serious? That's
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
It's got Wiz Khalifa on it.
The only boxer that I know that had a really good rap career was oh my god, his name escapes me.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
The best
Yeah.
rapper, athlete, Shaq.
Shaq Diesel.
No, he was a boxer. Oh my god, why can't I think of his name?
Kobe had the bars, too.
Oh, yeah, He did.
I don't know, man. Where are we going?
I remember that. Dang, hold on. It's going to bother me now.
We're going anywhere except this fight. I do not like Jake Paul personally because I don't like certain people's gimmicks, i.e. Colby Covington. I don't like the gimmick. George Masvidal. I'm not the biggest fan of the Stitch. If that's what you call it.
Yeah.
I truly believe somebody is going to put the nail in the coffin.
There it is.
Now is the time.
Roy Jones Jr.
Roy Jones Jr.
Dude, he had the hit.
He had hits, bro.
What about Adrian
Well, he had
Broner,
that
though?
one.
No, he had.
Get out of here, Adrian
No,
Broner.
he had hits, bro. He had fire hits.
Y'all must have forgot. Boom, boom. Oh, dude, that's the
Roy Jones
heater.
Jr.
That's the one. You go into a boxing gym or you go training, you have that
We're
one on
slapping
repeat,
that on the way
man.
to dinner tonight, boys.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go, dude. Great,
But
man.
we're-
Great
but
work, Lil.
But we're
Heck
first
yeah.
going to slap the Tyron Woodley song.
Oh, please don't. You might break your speakers, bro. I don't know what's gonna.
No.
Anywho, that wraps up fight announcements, and let's go right into some fights this weekend. On Saturday, UFC Fight Night, Rosen versus Sakai, and that's going to be on Free 99 on ESPN Plus.
I'll take what I can get at this point, boy. I've been fainting for the UFC.
Yeah, 1 week off makes a difference, man. I feel like you just like I'm itching for a fight right now.
Yeah, bro, the cardio just is taking a hit, man. We got to get right back in the gym.
Let's do it.
I go to the gym.
I know, man. I saw that you're trying to get that cardio, right?
Felt that was
It was leg
appropriate.
day. My legs hurt now. They feel like noodles.
They feel like noodles.
Yeah, my legs hurt too, but it ain't 'cause of working
That's
out.
a different story for you.
Quick pick. Who do you guys got on the main event right now?
Sakai.
You got
Nah,
Sakai?
I'm taking Rosenstruck.
Rosenstruck.
Yeah, I'm
Who
sorry.
do you got?
Oh, damn it. The top guy.
Rosenstruck.
Yeah. Him.
All right. Any bets here? Quickly? No?
I
Nah,
bet
I'm
that
not putting no money on this one.
No, no, this one. All right, cool.
I bet that the
No, but
top
no.
guy's going to put the other guy to sleep, probably.
Oh, how much is
You
that?
saying he's betting
How much
for a
is
knockout?
that?
Free 99 hands.
Oh, all right. All right, let's go into the next one, which this was going to be on
Oh
Sunday,
my
the big
goodness.
Oh, no.
bragging rights fight.
Oh, no. I can't. It doesn't let me go. My computer doesn't want me to go to the next
It's
slide.
Mayweather versus Logan Paul.
I'm pressing it, but it doesn't want me to go.
Boo!
It's on a Sunday. Who's going to watch this on a Sunday?
I'm gonna watch
Kids.
it.
All right, little kids on YouTube watch things on Sundays, all right? Because they have nothing better
Kids,
to do.
you should be in bed and getting ready for school on Monday.
I think this starts in the afternoon. I have no idea what
no
time
one
this
cares
starts.
about no one's gonna watch it. Well, probably some people are gonna watch
We're
it.
going to have to watch it,
I'm
man,
gonna
just
watch
so
it.
we can talk about
Whoa.
it.
Time out. I ain't watching it because Saturday and Sunday is basketball. NBA playoffs is on, and Lakers play on Sunday, so I am not watching this whatsoever.
LeBron
You can watch it.
James.
I'll watch it. I'll watch
You
it.
watch it.
I'm
and then-
watching it.
And then let us know how much of a train wreck it is on
I
Monday.
got multiple screens.
I'd be like, hey, how are those NBA ratings? Is it just you two watching or what? Just kidding.
no, it's like 5 people.
It's like 5 of
Probably.
them. Just kidding. Well, dude, I don't know what to say. I'm definitely looking forward to the UC fights.
Who you picking?
I saw a video.
Oh my
I'm
god.
picking
I
Mayweather.
saw a video on Twitter of they were comparing the jabs between Logan Paul and Jake Paul. Logan Paul and Mayweather.
And Mayweather?
And Jake Paul's like, And you know Mayweather, his jabs are like super quick. Lightning quick. And I'm just like, this guy's
Is
winning.
anyone betting on Logan Paul?
No.
Is
If
Logan Paul.
yeah, probably. His brother's probably betting on Logan Paul. I mean, it doesn't matter if Mayweather.
It's an exhibition, so it's not. This doesn't even go on Mayweather's record,
yeah.
right?
So if he loses, the only thing that he's going to have to face for the rest of his life is that he got beat by a YouTube guy, and that's it.
Yeah,
God,
that ain't gonna happen.
That's it, and that's
It's not gonna happen.
It's not going to happen. I know for a fact it's not going to happen, but still.
This is gonna be a catchweight fight. Fucking size. Excuse my language. This size advantage is just
You know what? To
Immense
make it interesting, do you guys
Floyd
want to bet?
Mayweather all day.
No.
$5.
There, you take his
$10.
I'm not betting.
$10 Floyd Mayweather.
I'll give you guys Mayweather. I'll take Logan Paul.
All right, $10.
No, I'll do $5. I'll do total $10. I'm not handing out free money like that.
Wait, you gonna leave me hanging?
You $5 for sure.
$5.
$5. So if Logan Paul wins, you guys owe me freaking $10. I
Yes,
should
sir.
frame those $10 if Logan Paul
He
wins.
does that.
I'll frame it for
He
you
always
if he
does.
I'll
wins.
frame those $5 bills.
So when I win, I want my $5.
I'll give you in
one.
pennies over here and just
Oh,
fucking
give it to
chuck
me in pennies.
Be like, "Here."
I'll take it, bro.
Give it to me in pennies. That's fine.
Cash is cash.
All right, guys. Well, shoot. This is a nice short episode right here. Thank you guys for hanging out with us on this Memorial Day. And we
make sure to drop that Stockton slap in the comments
one more time. And for all our veterans, we thank you. We support you, and we love you guys. All right,
we
Yes,
do.
sir.
All right. With that being said, remember,
Be ringside.
sup with it.
Go Lakers.
Yeah, go Lakers.
LeBron James.